Tide's definitely coming in. I'm just wondering if I'm going to get cut off. I will have a cup of tea and eat my breakfast and think about it. Hello there. A bit croaky. Hot day, 31 degrees currently. Whew, let's get this car out of the way. Friday night, which means it's a wild camp night. Oh, bloody hell. It's very hot in the UK. Oh. I'll speak to you in a minute. Did I say it's bloody hot? Right, it's bloody hot. Right, I'm gonna crack on. Looks like I'm probably gonna be on my own tonight because there's no walkers about. Don't bloody blame them because it's too hot for this crap. Had to take my top off. I won't expose you to that. I had a bit of a job finding this path. I don't think too many people have been along here lately. This is what I'm here for. I can't see anyone coming out here tonight because it's a bloody long way, so I think I might get tent set up first job. I might even try and make myself a little bit of a fridge because I've got a frozen bottle and some frozen food for the morning, so see what we can do. I forgot what a good spot it is here. I came to this bit last time I was here and I cooked down there. I might see if I can make up some sort of windbreak out the rocks again. And how close we are to the sea here. This is the inner trial bank, and if you look over there, that's called the outer trial bank. It's something to do with taking in fresh seawater and making it into drinkable water or something. That's enough of that. Right, I'm going to set you up and I'm going to put the tent up and then that'll be done for later. Now, it seems a little bit strange that I'm out in a tent tonight when it's so hot. I think it's supposed to be about 18 overnight, but because it's so windy here and because it's hot, I thought if I'm in a tent, you can always change what you're wearing or whatever else, and I might even need to get in there out the wind later. And I've just realised I've got the tent facing the wrong way round. So that's the good thing with a freestanding tent. You can turn it around, put it where you want. I've shoehorned it in there a little bit. It doesn't really fit, but I'd like to be down here instead of up on the top. So I think I'm going to put my bag and my mat in there and just test it out. Right, I'm going to spin it round. Look at that bloody lovely sun over there, over the bloody lovely sea. Look at all this. I just realised that my burgers are still frozen, so I am now thawing those out, and I've made a little bit here. I'm going to put my fire frame in there to keep it out the wind a bit. I'm not ready to cook yet because my burgers are still frozen, so this might be a good time to get an ale watch in, and then I may even do a bit of a walkabout, go up there and show you my island. Right, let's go in with a ale watch. I don't know whether you can see that on there. I can't see because the sun's against me. I've got a Woodford's Wherry, I've got a Ghost Ship, I've got another Woodford's Wherry, and then a dessert, I've got a caramel stout. It's only a 4.5%er. I've never had one of those before. There. It's a Moon Gazer Stottart caramel stout. Very interesting. Lovely. Still not overly sure on the angle of my tent. It looks a bit on the but we'll see how that goes. If I have a crappy night's sleep, I do. Right, let's go walking about, because my burgers are still frozen. I'd quite like to find a little bit of wood to burn for later if I could. Not really for the heat, but for the ambience. Right, that's where I came up. Let's go up there and then we'll have a proper look round. I think used to be out in the water, but the sort of salt marshes have swallowed it. Yeah, it's very exposed and windy this side, so maybe I'm better where I am. It's just trying to be a bit flatter so I can sleep. I think that concludes walkabout. It's not too far to walk because it's on an island. I don't know whether I mentioned that. I've found some driftwood. It's a bit of a whopper, but it's very dry, so I might be able to break that up for later for a bit of burning. Very hot, very hungry. I think it's cooking time, whether they're frozen or defrosted. We'll see what happens in the morning. Today I be having burgers with no rolls. I've got black pudding and cheese and burgers, and I tell you what, I'm going to be watching the sun going down here. I almost thought about bailing on this one because it's so bloody hot, but I'm here. Who likes black pudding? Comment below. Only thing is, I'm hoping my bottom doesn't look like that in the morning. Oh. It's burger one time. My other two, I'm very hungry, are still frozen, so I'm going to have to eat the first one and be patient. Right. Burger, cheese. I had to look at it then to remember. Burger, cheese and black pudding. No buns. Bit of a rare way to eat a burger, but they are. Maybe I should take a picture of it. Burger 2 cooking over there. I think the tide's coming in. I don't know whether it will come up as high as this. I don't think so. I can see the seaweed is sort of washed in just down there a bit. I'm out, whoopsie. I'm out in a Terra Nova Southern Cross 1 tent, which looks like it's on the wonk, and it is. I've just been in there and had a little test run, and I think that's sleepable. Bike there, and that's where all my gubbins is. And there's a very unprofessional shadow. Hello. I didn't bring my second pan for cheese melting duty, so I've had to improvise. We've got a hefty rock here, which could all go wrong. Eating done. The tide initially I thought was coming in, but I think it's receding now. Looks a long way out on GoPro, but it's fairly close. I'm not going to walk out and touch the water, but it's quite relaxing being here. Sounds of the sea, and we're going to get a lovely sun setting over there with a bit of luck. Tide's well going out now. I'm going to make sure my tent's locked and loaded, as in not going to blow away, and I think I might start the fire up. It's not cold, but just something nice to look at. Wildcamp TV, as we call it. Hello there. I don't know whether it's going to get dark. It's not very dark at the minute. It's 10:15. I'll give it a little spin round. Nice fire there. If you look over that way in the distance, I don't know whether you can see it, but I think that could be maybe Heacham. The tide is out. A nice glow there. That's the outer trial bank. I'm on the inner trial bank. Just thinking if I've got anything to say to you. I don't know whether I have really. Maybe if you like this video, like and subscribe, leave a comment, do a thumbs up, all that sort of gear. It helps the channel. Bigger channel, more exciting adventures. That's what people say, and I'm going to say the same. 2,000 subs this year. That's what I'm after. If you could help me, please. Thank you, please. If you got this far, you've done very well. Thank you. Evening. The fire is burning down. I think I'm going to watch it go out. And I can't hear the sea now. I think the sea's gone out so far. It's quite shallow here. It goes out a long way. I can't even hear the waves or anything. I think I'm going to see the fire go out and then I'm going to turn in. Wind's starting to get up again now. I'm quite glad I made the decision to do tent. I did think about a bivvy here, or hoop bivvy or bivvy bag, but I think I've made the right decision. I can be in there nicely tucked away out the wind, and if I need to do anything, I've got room to do it. Morning. Survived the night. Not too bad night. Quite bright morning as well. Sun gets up quite early. Tent's still there. I'm still here. I think I'm going to get packed away. Cup of tea, breakfast, and pedal back. Things to do. And it's quite windy this morning, so that'll be nice to. That'll be nice for pedaling home, won't it? Tide's definitely coming in. I'm just wondering if I'm going to get cut off. I will have a cup of tea and eat my breakfast and think about it. Just checking out the sea, seeing how far it's coming in. I don't think I'd ever have any trouble where I pitched last night, because there's a decent way up the bank. Some rare old noises coming out of the sea. I don't know whether there's a bit of a rocky bank out there or there's a whale or something, but I don't think we get too many whales in the wash. Lovely morning. Very strange sounds coming out of the sea. I've got a feeling there's funny way to say it. Is that a seal? I think that is a seal. I've got this breakfast, which may be a little bit excessive, but there you go. Yeah, I think that noise I could hear over there is a seal. All packed away, and I seem to have company. Although he's a non-talker. Give you a little look round. We did this last night, but we'll have a little look. Don't look as though the sea's going to cut me off. Just having a chat with old matey down there. I think he might be of the travelling variety. He'd seen the seals. He's down here for, I think he's trying to get the sample. His missus rang him up and gave him a bit of a bollocking because he weren't there for breakfast. Anyway, there are seals out there. Right, let's get the hell out of here. I didn't do the normal walk around camp and say, nothing to see, because he came up and then there was something to see. That is starting to fill up here. I think if we got a good old high tide, that might be Cut Off Island, which I'd be well up for. Let's have a look on here. Welcome to the wash. Right, I'm going to see if I can get out this way. I always used to be able to drive down here, but I think they've gated it at the end, but I'm sure I'll be able to pedal through. So let's see how this goes. This shotgun up my arse. I'm going to say that camp was a success. I don't know whether this road will be a success, time will tell. But thanks for watching. It's been very good. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you got this far, you've done very well. Right, I will see you on the next one. Whew, probably next week, I'd say.